welcome back. Today we are talking about the Superbox S6 Ultra. This thing is a beast. I gotta say, there's so many features and things that they've included in this one, which we're gonna talk about in a second. If you guys are brand new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Try to get you guys here all latest and greatest stuff. If you guys are interested in this one, shoot me an email, rohasentertainment@gmail.com. I'll get you guys a pretty good deal. I always sell out of these things extremely fast. And check the description below because I will leave a link to that also. Okay. So what do you get? So the box says here, some of the features is you get 1 gig Ethernet speeds, you get dual Wi-Fi with Wi-Fi 6 included. Storage, internal storage is 128 gigs of storage with 4 gigs of RAM. Supports up to 6K Ultra, and it does run Android 12. So what's in the box? You do get a HDMI cable. You do get a quick start guide. You also get a remote, batteries not included. So you do need two AAAs. You get a power cable and then the device itself. Now, I am using my AudioQuest HD MI cable, which is very, very strong. As far as the ports go, there is a TF card slot, 2 USBs, one being a 3.0 and the other one being a 2.0, the restore button. You have your optical for audio, your Ethernet HDMI port, your AV, IR, and your power. You also do have an LED screen here in the front with just the time and just says it's connected via Wi-Fi. Yeah, very, very simple. Okay, if you guys want details on everything, check out my Rohas Streaming Tech. I'm just going to give you guys like the basics of this device on in this video. So let's come here. I'm going to hide my screen right here real quick. We're going to start at the bottom here. So this add, this is just add favorites. So if you have like YouTube, if you have Disney, Netflix, those are going to be like apps that you really like to use. Just click add and then just pick the app that you want as a favorite and it'll be here on your home screen. Now here, I know it says live TV and stuff like that. People are going to be wondering like, well, why does it say live TV right there? Let's just say you have Direct TV or you have YouTube TV. What you do is you click live TV and then you hit add, and you could categorize and group everything in this section. So all your live TV apps, you could have it here. All your VOD like Disney Plus, Netflix, or whatever it is, you could put it here also. Same concept. All those apps are all either subscription based, or I know YouTube has a lot of like free stuff, so it just depends on what you want. That's how you can do it. Same thing with your playback, same concept. I'll go through these 3 other sections in a second: browser, apps, and app store. I just want to show you guys here the rest of the bottom area of the home screen. So you do have this cog, and this is just your settings option. So everything with like your Android TV, like the NVIDIA Shield, this is where you're gonna find stuff like that. This little folder here, this is anything that you have downloaded. You just go to local memory, you go to download, and then you should be able to find whatever you've been downloading. So like APKs, for example, this little like cleaner sweeper thing, it just cleans everything out. It clears your cache, and then just releases like extra storage stuff that you don't really need. This one here is going to open up fast.com, so it's just an internet speed test, and I'll go ahead and exit off of that because I don't need to run it. Your little trash here, this deletes apps, so anything that you've downloaded, then you could delete it. It won't be necessarily all the apps already installed, just things that you've downloaded. As far as this microphone goes, this is for your remote. So this tells you exactly what it is that you need. It gives you some steps on what to do, and it's actually very, very simple. It just tells you that these are the steps, and this is how to fix whatever it is, like connecting your remote back up and stuff. The next option looks like a keyboard. This is on your remote. You have these numbers. So right at the bottom, it has those numbers, and you could actually make shortcuts out of everything there. So you could do a lot of shortcuts and a lot of favorites off of everything. The little dude right here, this just shows QR codes on like customer support, with tech related stuff. Sometimes it breaks or whatever. So if you need help, this is where to go. And I think that covers just about everything. So you do have the browser. Now with the remote, reason why I say I was going to cover this in a second, if you scroll up or down and you're trying to close this window and you can't do it, the remote actually has, it looks like a little arrow right here. See if I can focus, the arrow right there. That little arrow is your mouse feature. So coming back here, if I want to close this window, I got to click that mouse and it will say enter mouse mode, and then the directional pad on your actual remote, you can just come up here and then just close the window. So it's just going to be that simple. And then make sure to click that mouse again to, it'll tell you right there, exit mouse mode. So now you could just move the directional pad up and down just like a page. So pretty simple. The apps, this is what's pre-installed except IDA64. I did that myself, but it gives you an idea of everything that you get here. Just a few apps, nothing crazy. The Google Play Store is right here, so you have to sign in to get that. However, when you go to the App Store, you do have the Google Play Store and then another App Store. You have to click on that to install, and then you have access to just like the Play Store, and you're just gonna be more apps. Okay, IDA64. Let's get to the guts of this thing. What do we get? So it does advertise at 128 gigs of internal storage, but you're left with about 109, almost 110. 4 gigs of RAM, which is great. So the chip has, it's an all-winner H313 and H616. That's the name of the chipset. You are running an ARC Cortex A53, and this is a quad core. As far as your display goes, remember, I do have a 4K high-end cable, but it's reading the box as a 1080p. GPU Mali G31. Android version, it is running Android 12. The APA level's at 31, and the device is rooted. And then the most important thing always is going to be your codecs. Okay, so here we go. You do have your C2 decoder, OMX decoder, and also C2 encoder and OMX encoder. So it looks like quadruplets, but they're all separate. You have LATM, 3GPP, AMR, FLOC, ALA, MLAW, MPEG, Opus, RAW, Vorbis. It has all the basic stuff that you're going to need, so it is going to pass through a lot of things, so just keep that in mind. As far as your video goes, you do have some all-winners, AVC, HEVC, MPEG-2, MPEG-4, VP8, VP9, and then also AVC, so that's some pretty good stuff. And then also the decoder encoders for the other two, the C2 and the OMX. So you got AVC, 3GPP, H263, H264, MP4 VES, VP8, VP9. So you have a lot of really good stuff here. It's going to have everything that you're going to want to have with these devices. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you do have a certain setup that runs Dolby, DTS, DTS HD, Dolby Vision, Dolby Sound, whatever it is, the pass-throughs that you'll have on this device will work and should read everything. So sometimes when people try to set certain things up, it won't work. If you leave it alone, it should read it right out of the box. Just connect it and then let it do its thing. Sometimes when you're watching some videos and something doesn't seem right, it could just be the video itself, the video file, and not necessarily the device. So yeah, if you know, you know. If you're still learning some of it, you'll figure it out as you're going. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I hope you guys appreciated this one. Try to get you guys here all the latest and greatest stuff. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next one.